An undercover female deputy on the streets of Salisbury, and they say it took only minutes before someone tried to pay her for prostitution. Now, this is just the first phase of an extensive investigation into human trafficking in Rowan County and how to stop it. Deputies charged 15 men in phase 1 for trying to solicit that undercover officer. In phase 2, deputies used websites and ordered prostitutes from online ads. They detained the sex workers and found that most were either addicted to drugs or in poverty. The last phase focused on child sex crimes. Several undercover detectives used online chat rooms to identify and arrest 5 men who they say were preying on children. Now, investigators from this drew some conclusions, along with some ways to stop human trafficking. 1, they say they need a proactive approach to stopping child sex trafficking. 2, they say staffing is an issue. They simply need more manpower. 3, teaming up with other local agencies and task forces would help stop these crimes.